So I'm now on my way to the border to a little town called Przemysl. I can't actually pronounce it, but anyway, I've been in Opole for a few days, working with aid agencies that distribute medicine, clothing, blankets, everything that people need. But it's difficult to get information, to get connected with agencies on the border, because there's no one to answer the phone because everyone's so busy. And I've been kind of going around places and they give me a different address, and then I get there and ask them and they give me a different address again. So in the end I've just said, right, I'm just going to go to the border and see what I can find. I'm heading for a social welfare organisation. They don't know I'm coming, and I don't know what I'm going to find there. So I've just been to Przemysl train station. There's thousands of people there, as you've seen. None of them wanted to go to Opole. They want to go to Warsaw, or they want to go here or there or somewhere else. So yeah, I'm now at the border, almost at the border, in a traffic jam. There's ambulances, police going back and forth. I'm going to keep going and see if I can find some people, but I don't know. Let's see. So this actually is the border, and here are the people.
Мне противно говорить по-русски, но я буду объяснять, наверное, по-русски, потому что вы по-украински.
Opole, transport. Opole. Opole, eat, sleep. Nobody. So it's 6 o'clock in the morning, thereabouts. I've managed to scrounge myself a room in one of the several refugee centres in Opole. Tonight was my first night at the border. I went to Przemysl train station. Still can't pronounce that. There are a lot of people there. There's a lot of coordinators, a lot of media, a lot of police, military. The whole most of the town was just chocker with parked cars and trucks and vans and people. It's quite an experience. It was very, very busy. There are a lot of refugees there from Ukraine, but it wasn't as busy as apparently it gets because there had not been a major unloading from a recent train. So even though there were hundreds and hundreds of people, it's not as busy as it normally gets. I took some footage briefly of the situation there. Everyone's walking around with bits of cardboard saying where they are going, where they can take you, and that kind of thing. So I got a piece of cardboard and I got a guy who could write Ukrainian to write that I could take people to a refugee centre in Nepal. Everyone declined. Everyone said, no, 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 just no, 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 not interested. They either want to go somewhere else or they just wouldn't take up the offer. I was told that there was another train at midnight, but it was about 9:30 at the time, and I didn't really feel like hanging around. So I thought I'd try the actual border. So I went to the border. Quite astonishing. A long train of thousands of people shuffling along, being controlled by customs and kids, dogs, prams, bags. Normally, just one bag per person, just what you can take from home, leave, go. A lot of them told me they'd been traveling for 48 to 72 hours. They come from Odessa, come from Kiev, come from Kharkiv, all over the place. And again, I'll say, they're standing in -2, exhausted, hungry, cold, scared, traumatized. I was going, I've got a van. I can take 6, 8 people away from here to a warm, safe, Ukrainian-speaking, Ukrainian-run refugee centre. But of course, I don't speak Ukrainian. I just have my crappy bit of cardboard. And again, it's got no, 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 no. I could not get anyone to come with me. It was astonishing. I thought that after all of their trauma and travels, they would go, oh, please, yes, fantastic, take me away, take me somewhere safe, warm, food, sleep, but no. I finally managed to convince one lady to come with me. And I was like, she says, yes, okay, I'll come with you. And I was like, great, fantastic. Now can you try and get me some more people, speak Ukrainian and try, I got people to try and translate for me. And, but I wanted to show them where it was on Google Maps, but there's no phone signal. I wanted them to phone the manager of the refugee centre, but there's no phone signal. So it's just so difficult. I was really quite astonished. Then we did manage to get 6 people, 5 women and 1 little girl about 6 years old. And I transported them back to Opal. It's a 4.5-hour drive. And on the way, stories came out about, and I have absolutely no substantiation for this whatsoever, so it could be BS. But I've been hearing stories that people have offered lifts to refugees, driven them 50 kilometres, and then chucked them out of the car and said, you either pay me some money or I'm going to drive off. That has been quite prevalent. Again, I have no idea if that's true or not, but that might explain the initial distrust. I have to say as well, I'm 6'4", a little bit unshaven, and I'm walking around with a crappy bit of cardboard. So I've learned from this. Tomorrow I'm going to go with a high-vis vest and try to get a little ID card and get a printed, look a bit more trustworthy, professional. They're freaked out, they're scared, they're traumatized, they're cold, they're exhausted. That you know, I'm not surprised at their reaction. Anyway, time for some shut eye because tomorrow's another day.